like to call this meeting of the Elkhorn Common Council to order. Can we stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, please?
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Tim Sharota,
Here.
Peter Harvey,
Here.
Gary Payson Jr.,
Here.
Ron Dunwoody,
Here.
Scott McClory,
Here.
Ken Meinell is absent, and Kurt Harkness is absent.
Do we have anybody here for public comment? We do. Let me read my little statement here and then we'll hear from you. Public comments are limited to 3 minutes each. The public may speak on any item of city concern, whether or not the topic is included on this agenda. However, if the topic does not pertain to an item listed on the council agenda, the council is not permitted to address or discuss the matter during this meeting. Under open meeting laws, the council must notice an item on an agenda to allow discussion on that matter. If the council is not permitted to discuss your concerns, your comments will be considered and may be placed on a future agenda for further discussion. Can you state your name and address? And you've got 3 minutes.
I am Charlotte James at N6333 Tamarack Ridge Road. Okay. Hi, I'm Charlotte James. I am the Girl Scout from Troop 7256 who spoke to you in March regarding the landscaping around the Welcome to Elkhorn signs. I just want to take a moment of your time to give you an update on my project. So far, it is going amazingly. I want to thank the Elkhorn Works Department, especially Mr. Lindstrom and Mr. Pastilka, for their help to get the sites ready and cut down the 4 blue spruce trees that were eating the signs, cleaning up the mulch and getting rid of the dead bushes and plants. Whoa. I would also like to thank Gifford Tree Services for donating the grinding of the stumps to the city of Elkhorn. I planted over 200 perennials, annuals, and grasses with a group of family and friends over Memorial Day weekend. I think it made a big difference and hope you think so too. I will be watering them a few times each week all summer long to keep the plants healthy and happy. Thanks again for allowing me to do this project, and I hope everyone thinks our new Welcome to Elkhorn is great.
Thank you. Anyone else for public comment? Hearing none, we'll move on to the consent agenda. We've got 4 items, it looks like. Meeting minutes from the Human Resources and Common Council on June 3rd, 2024. Pay application number 1 from Wilkeman Excavating and Grading for the 2024 East Centralia Street Reconstruction Project in the amount of $540,966.41. Change order number 1 for the Northeast Water Treatment Plant Sewer and Water Main Extension Project in the amount of $22,847.61 decrease. Don't hear that very often. And Resolution 2418, a resolution declaring city's compliance maintenance activities pursuant to the Wisconsin Department of Natural Resources Administrative Code, Chapter NR 208. Can we leave these all together, or would anyone like to separate them?
Fine with them together.
Together?
I'll make the motion to approve all 4 items listed under the consent agenda.
I'll second.
We've got a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Ron Dunwoody,
Yes.
Scott McClory,
Yes.
Gary Payson Jr.,
Yes.
Peter Harvey.
Yes.
Motion carried.
We've got bills payable in the amount of $2,396,800.82.
Make a motion to pay the bills as with the number listed.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call, please.
Gary Payson Jr.,
Yes.
Ron Dunwoody,
Yes.
Scott McClory,
Yes.
Peter Harvey.
Yes.
Motion carried.
We've got report of city officers. The mayor, I just want to let you know it's going to look a little odd. I'm going to have to leave a little early. I've got a meeting out at the town of Sugar Creek I need to attend. And Mr. Payson is going to slide over into this seat, I think, and finish the meeting. City administrator.
Just real quickly, one, the water department has been deemed now by the DNR to be back into compliance. This has to do with a 2022 stipulated order that was signed with the DOJ and the DNR about some of the prior water violations. So I know on the consumer confidence report that went out this year, it still said we were out of compliance, but we submitted our last quarterly report here for the July 1, and they accepted it and said that we are back in compliance. So that's good news. We still will be making some payments as part of the part of that stipulated order through to 2026. EEDA has approved 2 grant applications and has been working hard to try to make the program more accessible and helpful for the businesses. The EEDA at the last meeting talked about revising the target area to focus more on downtown, to give more, make it more of a priority. So I want to thank Katie for her help on that. I know she took a stab at, or not took a stab, but made a lot of proposed revisions to the grant application to bring it, I don't want to say in the 21st century, but to definitely update it, 'cause it had been a while since it had been last updated. So thank you to Katie for that. And we really are hopeful that the more that the community knows about this and businesses know about it, the more they'll try to take advantage of it. And I know we've already gotten a couple more applications after approving the 2 that we just approved, after not having any applications for like the last year and a half or so. So I think that's a good sign. Lastly, got the Walworth County Housing Task Force meeting next Monday. One other thing too, working on the CIP. Today was the last day for department directors to submit their CIP requests. So I know Matt was submitting them up till I think 6:15, I think. But anyway, I'm just teasing. So those are my updates.
Okay, thank you, Adam. Reports of city boards and community partners, fire advisory.
Nothing to report, sir. We have a meeting next month.
Okay, and the library.
So the library has dipped its toe into kind of an emerging service known as the Experience Pass. This is where a pass to a popular attraction is able to be checked out like a book. This has been something that a lot of our patrons have been asking for. We decided to kind of test it with a pass from the State Historical Society, which is good for a number of different attractions statewide, including our own Black Point Estate and Old World, Wisconsin. We're going to see how that does, but we're kind of excited to kind of dip our toe into this. And also, I'm happy to report that after about 7 hours without air conditioning at the library today, we did get that secured. The library is steadily cooling, steadily. So we're out of the woods, hopefully. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Chad. Rec advisory.
Yep, so we recently hired a new recreation supervisor named Maddie Williams. She started on May 30th, so she's basically 3 weeks into our busiest part of the season for the rec department. We are officially at more than 1 week for the pool being open, so we've seen a lot of patrons with the preseason hours and normal hours. That started on June 8th. And then all 70 plus of our seasonal staff have been trained and ready to go, so it's going to be a busy summer for the rec department. Thank you.
Thanks, Carl. Chamber of Commerce, I'm guessing we don't have anything. No Chris and no Ken. Community grant writer.
Hi, everyone. I just wanted to give you 2 pieces of information today. First is that the Elkhorn Area School District through Fund 80 has opted to renew my contract for 2 years, so you have a community grant writer for another 2 years. Thank you to the people of Elkhorn for supporting me through Fund 80. And I'm happy to announce that today we found out that the school district was awarded a $1 million grant through the Charter School Expansion Program, and that is with Options Virtual Charter School. Our school district is the first one in the state to be given an expansion grant of this size for a virtual program. So we're looking forward to educating a lot more students through the teachers and staff of Elkhorn Area School District. Thanks.
Thank you, Katie. I'm going to turn this over to Gary now.
Okay, moving on to committee reports. Human Resources.
The Human Resources Committee met June 3rd, 2024 at 5 o'clock to discuss and review the 2023 Employee Climate Survey results.
Okay. Moving on to new business. We have discussion and possible decision regarding the Temp B beer license for the Walworth County Snowmobile Alliance, A+ Power Sports 30th anniversary at 622 East Court Street on June 22nd, 2024, from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Everybody saw that in their packet. Do I have a motion to approve?
I have an update, quick.
Okay.
The reason I put this under new business was because the event is this weekend and it's taken us a long time to get here. I'm not gonna bore you with all the details of a month of exhaustion, but according to the police department today, the temporary operator who submitted an application was approved, and now I can comfortably tell you, if you would like to approve this application for a temporary beer license for this event, it should be fine.
Okay, thanks, Lacey. Do we have a motion?
I'll make a motion to accept that.
To approve?
To approve that.
Okay, we have a motion to approve. Do I have a second?
I'll second that so we can have some discussion.
Okay, I have a motion and a second. Discussion?
You can go first.
I was just wondering, because that's in your district, what are they projected as far as traffic control, amount of people, noise, because that is a residential area there. Any foreseeable issues there, Chief?
So the event is going to be on their property, so we can't stop the event from happening, but you can choose whether or not to allow the sale of beer.
As far as, I guess, traffic goes, traffic has been good because of the culvert that's been taken out at Baker's Creek. So the traffic west on 11 is next to nothing in front of the middle school right now, as well as the times, obviously 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. I don't have any grave concerns as far as the noise during those times.
Yeah, I saw that the application said they were expecting up to 150 people. And I was just concerned about, where the cars were gonna park. The little, I'm assuming the little parking lot there at the business is where they're gonna be having the event. So, I mean, you never know until the thing opens, is there 150 people or 350 people or 50 people? And it is a 30th anniversary, for the the whole county snowmobile alliance. I don't know if they've invited other alliance members from Racine or Kenosha. I mean, I just don't know how big an event it's going to be, other than what they put on their application. So those are I share the same concerns that Alderman Dunwoody had about parking and overflow and whatever. So if the chief is confident and comfortable with the way it's set up, especially in light of the fact that obviously the school won't be open at that time, and there isn't any other events at the fairgrounds or at the school, I assume, at the same time, that would contradict with this?
I'm not sure on the fairgrounds.
Yeah, I don't remember because I didn't look at their schedule. A few years ago, they had an event out there. And we were going to provide a crossing guard, but I don't believe that took place and it wasn't needed. I know people will most likely park at the middle school and walk across, but with the chief explaining, with the 11 being closed for the area that it is, there's been not much going on in that area at all. It's actually kind of nice if you want to cross Court Street.
See, there's a gentleman in the gallery. Are you connected with this event by chance? This gentleman right here?
I don't think so.
Yeah. Okay. I just thought maybe he was a representative of the Alliance or A+ Power Sports. Maybe he could enlighten us, but never mind.
No, I mean, they have multiple parcels connected and they have a large area for people to park. Other than that, I do foresee them using the middle school, whether they've talked to them or not. We really, like I said, the only thing that and the only reason we know about it is because they originally came and said they were going to have a food truck serving alcohol, which I had to explain was illegal. So we couldn't do that. And I would not give them a special event permit application because they don't need one. It's on their own private property. However, since they are making the event public, and they want to have alcohol, that's where we come into play. So if you want to do something as far as traffic control, which I don't think we need, that would be the only other suggestion I would have.
No further issues then, no
Yeah.
further questions on it.
Okay.
So going back to obviously there were some snags, or there was something having to do with proper planning prevents poor performance, because normally we give these people, what, a month before they can get them?
Mhm.
So we're gonna have to give them an exemption to our ordinance? Because we normally don't give them, licenses unless they apply and are approved within, help me out, Gary, is it 15 days, 30 days? Whatever it is, it's not 6 days.
No, I mean, like I said, we've been communicating with them, myself and the deputy, for over a month.
Right.
And so we knew the
And-
event
and-
was
and it-
happening.
It
And
happens.
since,
We've done it with the firefighters and some other
Right.
people. No offense, chief.
so since
um,
I was able to put this on the agenda,
Right.
because I felt comfortable with it, that's why you're seeing it today. But no, they did not give us the proper time notice.
Okay, so,
So with the approval with the exception then, the exemption.
yeah,
That's
right.
the
With the exemption to the ordinance, I would approve it, right?
Okay, so that's the modified motion?
Yes.
Okay, and the second? Yep.
Sure.
Okay, all right. Let's do a roll call on this, please. Sorry.
Well, the original motion was made by Peter.
Yeah.
So if he's okay with modifying it.
Sure.
Peter
I'll rescind my
Harvey.
second.
Okay.
Mine was the second.
Peter Harvey.
Yes.
Ron Dunwoody.
Yes.
Scott McClory.
Yes.
Gary Payson Jr.
Yes. So motion carries.
Good thing I put that under new business.
Yes. Okay, discussion and possible decision regarding increasing budget for the new ambulance by $51,000 from $302,899 to $353,899. Ambulance is budgeted for 2024, but will be delivered in 2025. Everybody saw all the information in their packets?
Yep.
Okay, any,
I'll make a motion to approve.
okay. I have a motion and a second. Any discussion?
The only question I have is your vendor is going to, for lack of a better term, guarantee that the rate that he's quoting you now for something in 2025 is not going to go up yet again? Because I've seen that happen with my other job.
It may actually be less because he added, I forget what percent to the chassis. And the only reason I'm doing this, just so we can re-chassis it and the truck, make it last longer.
Okay. I know we've had some things in the past, I don't remember specifics, but there were times when somebody would say, I want this vehicle, and then 6, 8, 12, 18 months later, like, guess what, it's now this much.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think you were the one that brought that up, so I just don't want to revisit that if we can help it, so. That was my only issue.
And I'd say that it was a great find, to change it to a truck.
Right.
That way we can reuse most of the stuff when we have to upgrade it. That's great. Okay, so we had a motion and a second. Roll call, please.
Scott McClory.
Yes.
Peter Harvey.
Yes.
Gary Payson Jr.
Yes.
Ron Dunwoody.
Yes.
Okay, motion carries. Discussion and possible decision regarding conditional use permit for Mandres Cafe, Manuel
Saucito Galindo.
Thank you, that sounds great to me. At 1560 North Country Club Parkway. You guys saw that in your packets? Do I have a motion?
I'll make the motion for approval.
Okay, I have a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Okay, I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, motion carries. Discussion and possible decision regarding conditional use permit for Joseph Daughtry Surdome Midwest Storage Association Incorporated, County Highway H. You saw that in your packet?
Yep.
Do I have a motion to approve?
I'll make a motion.
I have a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Okay, I have a motion and a second. Any discussion?
Yeah, I just wanted to mention, oh, go ahead. Elaine,
If
were
I
you gonna
may,
mention-
just subject to the conditions of approval as
That's what I was
part
gonna
of
say,
that motion as well.
Okay.
I was gonna say the exact same thing.
Oh, okay. Okay, and everybody understands that with your motions? Okay? It's a roll call or just regular? Just all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, motion carries. Discussion and possible decision regarding updated fire chief and assistant fire chief job descriptions. Everyone saw that in your packets?
Yes.
Okay, do I have a motion?
Yes.
I have a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Okay, a motion and a second. Any discussion? Any comments from Lacey, or not Lacey?
Casey's back
Casey,
there.
now I did it. Okay, thank you.
All I could say just is that this has been a labor of love for Casey. She's been working on this for, what, 6 weeks, I think, at least. I mean, back and forth with our city attorney, with our employment law attorney. So anyway, Casey's put a lot of time into it. It's gotten a lot of review, so.
Okay, great. Nice work. All right. Let's do a roll call on this, please. It's a job description.
Okay. Scott McClory,
Yes.
Ron Dunwoody,
Yes.
Gary Payson Jr.,
Yes.
Peter Harvey.
Yes.
Okay, motion carries. Discussion and possible decision regarding proposed resolution 24-19, declaring official intent to reimburse expenditures from proceeds of borrowing for Centralia Phase Number 2. You guys saw that in your packet. Do I have a motion?
I'll make that motion.
I have a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
A motion and a second. Any discussion? And this is involving money, so roll call, please.
Scott McClory,
Yes.
Ron Dunwoody,
Yes.
Peter Harvey,
Yes.
Gary Payson Jr.
Yes, motion carries. Discussion and possible decision regarding proposed resolution 24-20, declaring official intent to reimburse expenditures from proceeds of borrowing for lead service line program.
Make that motion for approval.
I have a motion for approval. Do I have a second?
Second.
Okay, motion and a second. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Ron Dunwoody,
Yes.
Peter Harvey,
Yes.
Gary Payson Jr.,
Yes,
Scott McClory.
Yes.
motion carries. Am I going too fast?
Nope.
Okay. Discussion and possible decision regarding concept plan for Highway 12 Park, which is located on city-owned parcel with tax key number YUNW00254. Everyone saw that in their packet? Do I have a motion to approve?
I'll make that motion for approval.
Okay, I have a motion to approve. Do I have a second?
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Carl?
Tell me again, where it's gonna be located on Highway 12? I know there was a map attached with wetlands and on whatever, but,
It's basically right across the street from Evergreen Golf Course.
okay, that helps. Thank you.
Is it just north of, is it just north of Starbucks? Is that where it starts, or does it start farther than that?
It's just north of Starbucks, yeah.
Further north.
No, it's further north than that.
It's past the mobile.
Oh, okay.
It's on the west
Water
side,
Road?
and that's south of the Old Man Brothers and stuff like that.
There's
Where
a
the old-
park and ride just south of it then?
Yes.
It starts just north of that?
Yes.
Yeah, so if you look at your screen,
Do you know where
Oh.
Stillwater Coffee is?
Yeah.
Thank
right
you.
there.
That's what I was looking for.
I'm gonna bring it up just because I know we're gonna be talking about it more in the future too, so I just wanna make sure everybody has a clear understanding of where it's at here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the entrance to the proposed park would be over by
Okay.
Stillwater.
Perfect, okay.
Stillwater's here, and then this is the parcel here.
Thank you.
Okay.
That's what I was looking
Does that
for.
help?
Yeah, very helpful, thank you.
okay. All right. Any other questions for discussion? Roll call, please.
Ron Dunwoody,
Yes.
Peter Harvey,
Yes.
Scott McClory,
Yes.
Gary Payson Jr.
Yes. Is that good? Motion carries. Discussion and possible decision regarding authorization to start negotiating proposed MOU with potential donor for Highway 12 Park located on city-owned parcel with tax key number YUNW00254. You also saw that in your packet. We have a motion.
I'll make the motion to start the negotiations for the MOU.
I have a motion to start negotiations. How about a second?
I'll second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Katie or,
The only discussion really just was that, any proposal is gonna come back to the council to actually, discuss and potentially approve. This is just giving us
get started?
to get started, so.
Okay. All right. Any other discussion? Okay, roll call, please.
Ron Dunwoody,
Yes.
Scott McClory,
Yes.
Peter Harvey,
Yes.
Gary Payson Jr.
Yes. Okay, motion passes. Discussion and possible decision regarding accepting offer from Sean McCarthy to mow and bale grass on vacant city-owned parcels in the business park and on the city parcel with tax key number YUNW00254. Saw that in your packets. Do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve.
I have a motion to approve. Do I have a second?
Second.
Motion and a second. Any discussion? Roll call, please.
Scott McClory,
Yes.
Ron Dunwoody,
Yes.
Gary Payson Jr.,
Yes.
Peter Harvey.
Yes.
Motion carries. Discussion and possible decision regarding ordinance number 24-06, an ordinance amending the Elkhorn Municipal Code at Article 17.12, Board of Appeals. First and possible second reading. Do I have a motion to waive the first reading?
I'll make the motion to waive the first reading of ordinance 24-06.
Okay, we have a motion to waive the first reading. Do I have a second?
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Okay, I gotta read the same thing again for a second reading, right? Okay. Discussion and possible decision regarding ordinance number 2406, an ordinance amending the Elkhorn Municipal Code at Article 17.12, Board of Appeals, second reading. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
I have a motion to approve. I have a second.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Okay, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
I have a motion to adjourn. Pete?
Second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? We are now done. Thank you all. Have a wonderful evening.